Hi, welcome back to my garden. Today I'm working with this beautiful plant here. It's called Tradescantia zebrina. I think it's called like inch plant. I think it's a kind of spiderwort. Wandering Jewel is my favorite name because when it sparkles in the sunshine, and I have some like close-up pictures that I did of the bottom of the leaves, and they just totally look like jewels. And they also grow really quickly. So if you've never propagated anything before, this is a great plant to start with because it wants to root so much. You like don't have to do much at all. So today what I'm gonna do is take a bunch of cuttings of this. I'm gonna take like most of it because it'll flush back pretty quickly. So I think I'm gonna take most of the dangly growth here, and all the little elbows that you see, each one of those is where it can put roots out. So I could cut like here and here and just put that into the top of like some pumice or soil, or like put it in a little vase, and it would root within a few days. So amazing. And then the plan for this one is I wanted to propagate a whole tray of them so that I can use them as bedding plants outside. They just have like such pretty colors and they just like look amazing. They grow really quickly. They're pretty low maintenance. They don't like need a lot of anything. If they're in full sun, maybe a little supplemental water. Otherwise they kind of just like do their own thing. I put like 5 cuttings in a pot. I think it was like mid-May. And then by September, the pot was just like full and overflowing. So they're kind of awesome. But I thought if I got a head start, then I'll be able to kind of fill more space with them. Awesome, so I have a bowl with some water and scissors, and I'm just gonna start cutting. I'm actually gonna give each one like a few different segments so that it can root maybe from the bottom too. It'll be like more vigorous, I think. And yeah, I just think if they're like a little bigger, they're like even lower maintenance. Even lower maintenance. For this one, I'm just going to take off the bottom couple leaves so that I know that that's like down. I honestly don't think it matters for this plant, but just in case. So I have a bowl full of cuttings. I don't know how many I have, but this has 21 spots, and I was thinking of maybe putting 3 in each, but we'll see. I can do 2 or like 5. These guys don't really care. And like I said, they're just like, they really want to root, so they'll work hard for you. I have a chopstick, and basically what I'm doing is taking each one. We only really need like the top leaf, and even that, like they would still root. And I'm gonna make a hole and kind of just put that down like as deep as I can get it. And that's basically it. I'll do 2 more in this spot. So I want at least one of the elbows to be within the pumice. So this part here, like nothing's gonna grow from that really, it's all gonna come from there, so I can get rid of most of that. And then that way it can sit like a little deeper. So these ones can root in pretty much anything. What I'm gonna do is, once I finish filling up the tray, I'm going to fill the bottom tray with water and then not do anything. And eventually they'll root, they'll suck up all the water, and then they should be like good to go with roots all the way around the pot. Okay, that's basically it. 3 in each one, and here I go. All right, so here's the tray. I ended up not doing the cells in the middle because I thought that as they grow, they'll just get too tangled and it would just be hard to separate them. So I thought 3 in each one, and that's what I ended up doing. So it's like 14, 15, 16. So 16 like bushy plants, hopefully. So I'm gonna put this in where I have the succulent props going because these ones want lots of light and basically that, like just leave them. So new growth will appear. The ones that have an apex already, like some baby leaves, will just keep growing from there. The other ones will start to put out new shoots from the elbows that are above the ground, sometimes even from the ones below the ground. And I thought that I'll take a couple more cuttings and put them in a vase with some water so that I can time lapse and show you the roots growing because it's actually like kind of amazing. So yeah, once there's new growth, it means that there's roots. In like a few weeks time, I could also come in and give it like a little wiggle and you'd really feel that it's like a lot firmer because the roots are holding it in place. So that's basically it. So all I have to do is keep these alive. I don't really need to feed them or anything for now. Like they won't grow too much, but I don't really want them to. I just want them to like grow really big roots. These guys can handle a light frost. So I think I'll put them out around like April time once we're getting like warm temperatures during the day so that even if it dips a little bit, like they'll be fine. Yeah, so if you've never propagated anything before, this is a great one to start on because it's so forgiving. Like you could like literally like kind of put it in the ground upside down and it would probably still grow. You could probably grow, get it to grow without like a node even. So anyway, if you want to give it a shot, you can get like a little pot of these for like a few dollars from the store and just start like snipping away. Yeah, and one of the things that's awesome with these is like anytime you cut, you can literally just cut and put it straight back in the same pot. So it'll just get like bushier and bushier over time. And these ones also do have like little flowers. They're kind of pale, like purpley periwinkle kind of color. Not as spectacular as the leaves in my opinion, but still pretty cool. Sweet, well, thanks for coming along for my propagation video and I'll catch you next time.